Hey guys, welcome back to another member only video. Today I'm going to show you how to make a stenciled card. Today we're using one of our new pattern files, so let's hop over to our supplies. In today's project, we are using cardstock and HTV. So with that, I have 3 different colors cardstock. One for my card, one for an offset, and one for my stencil. This is just HTV we're going to use for the lettering for the offset. And for our stencil, I'm using an ink pad and just a makeup sponge to dab onto our card with. And then of course you need your bone folder. Let's hop over into Design Space. Once we are in Design Space, we're going to upload a new cut file. With that, it is just the pattern fill, and I'm going to leave it at 6 inches, what it comes into our Design Space as. Once you have this uploaded, we'll also want to add our fonts. I have chosen the font Fairy Tale. I also want Thank You. Once I've added in Thank You, I'm going to go to Advanced, and we're going to ungroup 2 lines. So that makes them 2 separate pieces. And I'm going to slide this U up here, but I want it bigger to match the length. So after that, we're going to select both of those, and I'm going to make this 2 inches. To fit on my card. Once that is at 2 inches, we're going to go up here to offset and simply just apply that. So now you can see you have the thank you and you have your offset. When we go to cut, we are going to cut the thank you actual letters out on HTV. We're going to cut the offset out on cardstock. We are also going to cut our stencil out on cardstock. We have used a standard A2 size card, which is 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock, just cut in half. So let's go ahead and we are going to iron on our thank you to our offset. So let's just put these on here the way we need them. I'm going to do thank you first. So once you've got your U on there the way you want it, let's peel this up. And we are also going to need today for our video is a Cricut heat mat and the Cricut Easy Press. So let's just apply this on there. HTV is easier to use on cardstock to me. Simply because you don't have to worry about weeding out your sticker vinyl, anything like that. It just is a lot easier to use. So we're going to put the thank on there, and then I'm also just going to cover up the rest of the U just in case I touch it with the Easy Press. I don't want it to get messed up. All right, and there is HTV on cardstock. So once that's done, let's just set that to the side. We don't need that anymore. We are going to start by stamping our card with our stencil. So I just have a random sheet of paper I can use for this, and I'm just going to lay my stencil right on top of my card. You can see my card underneath my stencil, and we're simply just going to open up our ink pad and just dab this makeup sponge on there. You can try to do your ink with your stamp pad itself. Mine did not work out that very well. I like using my makeup sponge because I want a very subtle look, so that's just what I'm gonna do. If you want more contrast, then just pick out colors that contrast more. Like I said, I wanted a very subtle look, so that's why I kind of chose colors that collide. All right, guys. So now that that's done, let's just slide our ink pad over, lift up our stencil, and you can see that that's just a very subtle look. So now that we have this stamped out, we are going to put our thank you on. And I just want it kind of like down here in the corner, but I also want it to like pop off the card. So I'm just going to use a foam sticky roll that we have and just measure it to stick up on the thank you. So maybe like 2-3 pieces. I think maybe 2 would be good. That one is a little too big. So once those are on there, let's just peel off the backing. And voila, guys, it's done. All right, guys, and there is that. Thank you for hanging out with us today and making this adorable stencil card. If you guys decide to make one, please make sure that you put it in our Facebook group so I can see. Thanks for hanging with us. Bye, guys.